Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Legendary here, and today, I'm back, alright? So, it's been a really long time since I've, uploaded, so I'm gonna try my best to get a lot of videos out. But today, we're gonna be continuing the next part to where gohan and Videl were my hero. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, we start the what if off where we last left off. This was on the first test they did on the first day of school with Aizawa. So Deku saw Scar wouldn't really change too much. All Might would still be watching, but Gohan and Videl had been doing some training. Now, so after the exam they had to get to school, the entrance exam, Gohan and Videl had been doing some training together. Because Videl interrogated Gohan, and Gohan isn't really the best liar. We saw this in the Blue Saga when Videl managed to figure out he was the greatest Saiyan. So I believe Videl would be able to interrogate Gohan and get him to spill the beans and how he's able to jump that high and stuff, and how he got that many points, even though he says it's quirkless, etc. So Gohan explains, like, he just got this strength from training and stuff. So he asked Videl asked him to train her and stuff, innit? So from this, Videl gets a huge power boost. Gohan doesn't train her like too hard, like, nothing like proper serious training, but it's still some really good training, and Videl gets a lot stronger than she was before. Now with the normal test they do, I don't see I see Gohan and Videl doing really good, probably at least top 5. Gohan probably number 1. I mean, this is Cell Saga Gohan we're talking about here. This guy kinda defeated a android who could destroy the solar system in one Kamehameha. So yeah, it's obvious if Gohan tries, he's gonna get inside first place. But since they're training with Gohan and a quirk, she has gotten a lot stronger, and I'd still put her in top 5. Which is always a good thing, right? And then for the ball test. Well, the main test is kind of, quirk assessment. So Deku would still do the same with 705.3. Bakugo 0.1 less than Deku, etc. Nothing really changes too much. Yeah, Gohan would obviously be first place in that test. He'd probably be strong enough to throw it all the way in space, and from that it kind of just keep going. It would never really hit the ground or anything. Same thing with the Rapper, so there will be a joint first place. And I don't see Videl honestly getting as much as like Deku or Bakugo, but still pretty high, like 600, because she's only just started kind of training with Gohan over that 2-week period. Not a lot, but still some. So yeah, overall everyone does alright in tests. I don't think anyone really gets expelled in the actual test. So yeah, that's all good. And in the next 2 days after that test, the fights happen with All Might. So everyone gets put into normal teams, but Gohan and Videl are obviously going to be in a team. And yeah, all the fights go normal, but the last fight, which is Todoroki and his teammate, I forgot the name of his teammate, honestly. I'll put it on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. But it's them two versus Gohan and Videl. Now, this is like an obvious win, and he's actually not in this fight. But I'll go into detail on how the fight would sort of go. So the fight would begin Todoroki doing what he did in the original by placing basically freezing the entire building. So anyone who was downstairs couldn't move. Nobody would be aware that Gohan could fly, so he would see the attack coming. He'd be able to jump and just levitate in the air and just fly to completely avoid the ice. Meanwhile, Videl down there would be kind of screwed. Now, Gohan could easily win this by himself, but he decides not to and to get that from Videl. So he uses his ki and energy, like a little sword, like Vegeta's spirit sword, to cut around the ice around Videl's legs. This helps her escape. Videl grabs onto Gohan. They go outside the building through the window and they fly upstairs to the top. So Gohan tells Videl to hold him to the ledge, but he goes in there and distracts Todoroki and Tokuyami. Yeah, I remembered Tokuyami. So it's those two versus Gohan. So Gohan basically just uses speed and strength just to, dodge around and stuff. Maybe use bits of the building to block stuff, And to just basically distract them. Slowly but surely, he'd take them away from the bomb. And Videl will be able to climb up and basically just rush to the bomb and touch it. They would win. Todoroki would lose, along with Tokuyami, and they'd win their fight. Again, like I said earlier, no other fight would change. And maybe eventually next part of My Hero, which would be the USJ attack. So as usual, everyone would go to the USJ and meet with 13, and as usual, the Kuyaki, I think it's one of the two. Person with the warp get cut with here, and he'd suck everyone up, put them in different locations as normal. Now, I believe, Gohan would end up with, Deku and Suyu, I've literally, my brain, it's not working properly, getting all these names on. But you go with those two, and Videl, I think Videl would end up with Momo. Sweet, is it? I think, but I'll put the pictures on the screen because I know they I just keep forgetting their names. And I actually haven't really watched season 4 of My Hero, so if I do continue this way past season 3, I will have to go and basically binge that entire thing. I've read the manga, so I know what sort of happens, but I don't know entirely what I've been doing. So yeah. So those three and the rest of the teams would stay the same as usual. Gohan and Deku. Gohan, Deku, and C would be surrounded by enemies, but a bunch of them. They just have water thought players to let them survive in there. Fins, gills, scales, whatever, blah blah blah, etc. As usual, they would shoot some sort of shockwave or whatever into the water to make like a whirlpool, and see would grab onto them and be able to swim them out. Or another way they can make it out is just grabbing them to Gohan and just flying them out of there. Easy. Which would let them get to Aizawa versus Inomu quicker, and Gohan seeing his teacher get hurt, he wouldn't be happy. So him seeing his arm, basically, I don't even know what you call it, just seeing a part of his arm might break off or something, that would be enough for Gohan to get angry enough, I think, personally. Oh, sorry about that, but okay, that would be enough for Gohan to get angry enough to transform into a state of Super Saiyan. It doesn't matter if it's 2 or 1. I mean, they basically look identical. One just has lightning. So, and either way, no one was screwed. Even if Gohan didn't transform, no one would still be screwed. This is a Cell Saga level Gohan. A Cell Saga level Gohan versus no man. The one All Might injured defeated, but there's a lot of stomach injury too. So Gohan would clap No Moon, Super Saiyan 1 or 2. And Shigaraki and Tomura. Fuck Shigaraki, and I keep forgetting the name of the Lobby, but those two would be forced to retreat immediately. Gohan would beat the No Moon unconscious, and the rest of the All Might would arrive with the rest of the Pro heroes. From there, you'd just be taking out some small fry, nothing too major, helping the kids who couldn't defeat all of them. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Sooner or later since I've uploaded one, and yeah, this has been the Legendary Mario. Peace out and stay legendary.